Alrighty, I'm back here. I'm actually not close to Mimus yet, because I just remembered Whoa, what's going on here? I do not have deep space antennas on this. I have only the dipole antennas that only go so far, so I want to make sure I do this burn not too far out to where I lose connection. I'll go ahead and regain connection when I connect to the satellite that's already in around orbit around Minmus, but anyway, so there we go. That's all I really wanted to do. Just kind of get that encounter so I actually come in and it's going to do a polar sort of thing, so I can go ahead and set up a polar scanning probe. Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom forward here. I'll probably lose contact here anytime soon. Yep, there we go. That's alright. Oh, gonna have a Mooner encounter if I don't... Uh-oh, something funny is happening here. I really hope that I don't run into another one of these situations where just like... or have to fiddle with this until I get back out to Minimus again. Because you saw that I definitely had an encounter. Okay. Well, I am close enough. Why I'm not showing to have an encounter here. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. So, what are we going to do? I'm going to go ahead and set up another burn here, so I come down underneath the pole of Minmus. So burn anti-normal. I'm going to burn radially inward. Oh, did that a little bit too much. Let's try that again. Periapsis of 10. That's a good capture. Altitude. Let's try it. Tap it more. 12. Well, that's weird. Ah, darn it. My encounter's all messed up. I broke my encounter. I broke up my node. My node. Oh, it got put in a weird spot. Can I put this back? No, I can't. Darn it. Okay, let's try this again. Let's put it about a few minutes out. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'd say that's good enough for me. Let's go ahead and point towards the maneuver node marker here. Speed up time. Do our burn. Okay, it's good enough for me. So I believe we should be okay, and we won't be running into any mountains or anything. Let's just go ahead and speed up again. Now, I just need to make sure I do not lose contact when I do this. So actually, it looks as if it's possible that I might lose contact at one point. Let's go ahead and get a little bit closer, see how this all works. You know, pointing the dish right at the sun would seem to be a bad idea. Okay, 26 seconds. I cut that a little bit too close. Alright. Burning retrograde. Frantically. And we are captured. Okay. Now we just need to wait for this to I just need to wait until I have a perfect setup for scanning. I need to pick a good altitude, probably around, I don't know, 50, 60, 70, maybe 100. Let's go ahead and turn on the Kethane overlay here and see what the deal is. Actually, I came in and I'm not properly at the right angle I'd like to be in. I'd like to be kind of around the terminus right here instead of one side behind and one side in front. But let's see, what could I possibly do to change that? Could I change this so I do a inclination change here? How much would that cost? Actually, not that much. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and set up these orbits all properly, how I'd like them, and I'm going to go ahead and just do a scan, and I'll get back to you as soon as I have that all done. Hello everyone, I am back after a lengthy scanning process of the Minmus surface. I found out where pretty much all the Kethane deposits are. I actually didn't really adjust my orbit much, except I kept bringing it down and down and down, circularizing every single time, because I kept ending up in resonant orbits with the spinning, the day cycle of Minmus. So anyway, I have most of the information that I need here in order to pick a good spot, and I think I have picked a spot that I want. If I go ahead and take this off here. Now, about right here, my criteria for Kethane mining spot is I want it on the surface of kind of these ice plains here, but I also want it close to the equator. Now, this spot here I think is the best spot for it. It's got a decent yield, and there's definitely a spot in there that I'd be able to land my base. So, one thing I almost forgot to do again is get my payout for the mission. So we can just go ahead and go into here, go to Minmus, and then here's the Polar Probe Orbit mission. That's going to pay me 45,720. That's perfect. Alrighty, and then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to deorbit and get an impact mission goal completed. So let me just go ahead and set up for that now. I need to make sure that I'm in contact before I can do such things. But let's say about, we'll start our deorbit burn on this side. And before we do anything else, we'll go ahead and activate the mission in Mission Controller. I didn't need to do that again. Let's go ahead and select Probe Impact. It's 43,800 is the payout, which is a nice payout. And so here we go. Let's go ahead and deorbit. I think that'd be kind of cool, deorbiting in that way. And we'll go ahead and speed time through here. Getting quite close to the surface of Minmus. I might even be able to see my shadow. I'm getting pretty close here. And now we are within the point in which we don't have any more warp capability, just fine. I think we are going to be crashing here pretty soon. If I open up Flight Engineer, I believe I have the latest version. I believe it doesn't it tell you when it's going to crash? No. Altitude, orbital, vessel. Well, I thought it did. Oh, I guess I don't have the latest version of Flight Engineer. Well, I'll go ahead and get that later. So anyway, let's go ahead and wait for this to speed forward. I think I might need to... Is this going to crash into a mountain? No, I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and time warp. Physics time warp here. Now this would be kind of a cool idea to have as a science mission, in an impactor mission or something in the current Kerbal career, I think at least, where you'd run something into a planet and get some sort of science points somehow. Yeah, I don't know if you have some sort of science part, maybe an impactor part or something like that, but I think that'd be kind of cool. Either way, let's go ahead and are we? Yep. And here we go, and we are gonna crash into a mountainside right now. Boom! Okay, here we go. We got our mission goal complete here, impacting Minmus. Finish the mission, and now we are over 800,000 krones. We're definitely getting there. So, next stop is we will be landing a couple mining implements onto Minmus in order to start the mining operation. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks for watching the episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Once again, this was Shimmy, and I'll see you on the next episode.